Here we go for a better year. Here we go.
Hey everybody, how is everybody doing today? I hope everyone is doing great. I hope everybody had a great weekend. It was a busy weekend for me. That's why you did not see me. Like I always say, it's football season, so I'm MIA most of the time during this time of year. That being said, I was paying attention to Foodie Beauty. She kept uploading. There was multiple uploads by her. They were completely manic in her behavior. It was insane. She's not going to take Julia. She's going to abandon yet a fourth cat. And there was a live stream prior to this one where she was crying hysterically. Her and Salah are fighting, and I don't know if he apparently got upset by whatever's in this live stream that she did, which was about 9 hours ago. There was something said possibly in this. I have no idea. I have not listened to it. So I want to listen to this one first before I'm able to find a full upload of the one that she deleted, because the one channel that has a great edit of it is Barbecue Chillin'. She has like a 9-minute edit of like kind of what went down in that prior live stream. So if you want to go check that out to see what was deleted, go to Barbecue Chillin's channel. Other than that, let's get into this one. This one's about an hour and a half long. I'm probably not going to do the whole thing. I don't know, especially if it gets into the food portion, but it might not, because apparently she's starving in Syria, if that's even possible. So let's get into it.
I don't know. I can't figure out the gate. It's like weird. Thanks, Candace. I do not consent to this weight loss. Rooster, I can't show you. I'm not allowed to film the gate. Hey, Sandra.
What?
Anyway, I just had three. No.
Okay. Before this really goes into a deep dive. Okay, this is what I don't understand. She's by herself. Salah's out on some holiday with his family, about 16 people or so, or whatever. I don't understand why she's on here running her mouth about Salah and his family. Because in the other live streams that she did during the manic episodes, to me, it sounded like she was talking shit about him and his family. About how she doesn't like how close he is to his family, basically. And about how they're always around and how they're always butting in. That's the way I took it. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Salah and his family have been watching this and listening to it, and they have been offended by a lot of the things that she said. And then that's what brought on the fight that happened later. She needs to shut her mouth. I don't know why she's doing this in Syria. She has no rights there, especially being LOL allegedly married to him. She has absolutely zero rights. If he doesn't want her to leave that country, if he doesn't want her to leave that house, he has every right and authority to put the kibosh on her leaving and going to Canada. So I don't know why she felt the need to run her mouth in Syria before she even left that country. She should have waited till she got to Canada, and then she could have spilt all that tea. But Chantal has a big mouth and nothing else to talk about, so that's what she did. She put herself in a literal pickle.
What would you... No, he won't extend it. I mean, not on purpose. I just had like 3 cups of tea, some olives, some bread, a couple eggs. Now, later I'm going to make rice and just like some tomato sauce or something. And you know what? I have a lot more food than a lot of people who are starving right now, and I can't complain. Egg white omelet. Olives with bread are so good.
Oh, one more thing. Oh, the food portion is early. One more thing before this. The live stream that she deleted. Okay, there's 2 things that kind of make me skeptical and question the whole thing. Number 1, she deleted it. If she's in so much danger and she's scared for her life and he was threatening her life, why would she delete that upload? Wouldn't she keep it up? Because it would be evidence if anything happens, okay? Number 1. Number 2, the way that she was filming it. she was filming it in vertical mode, and I didn't know this. Some of you guys told me, because I had questioned why Quirky Lover Rosie, she would film in vertical mode and she would be getting like 70, 80,000 viewers, and I would be like, how in the name of all that's holy is she getting that many viewers for her content? Because her content's not that exciting, so how is she getting that many viewers? And it's because I guess when it's in vertical mode and you go into that algorithm of the live videos, you tend to pick up more viewers in that. So I think Chantal was doing that on purpose. She was purposely filming this in vertical mode to get more viewers. So I'm kind of skeptical about all of this.
It has caffeine, yep. That's why I'm hyper, and you're going to get it. You better be ready, or you're going to regret it. A new song! I am so hyper, and you're going to get it. You better be ready, or you're going to regret it.
That's how this whole weekend was.
No, I'm done. Every day it gets easier, actually, because, like, I'm just really turned off. Like, I don't have hard feelings, but I'm turned off. And when I'm turned off, that's it for you. I'm turned off by the whole family, like, shaming him for not having children.
There you go. She's turned off, and then she's turned off by the whole family. Now, kid, I can see why Salah and his family would take offense to that. So this is proof right here that Chantal was indeed talking shit about his family. For as long as I've been married, and this is a life lesson that I've learned through my mother's relationship with her husband, because my mother used to do that. My mother used to talk shit about my stepfather's mom, and I saw how that affected him. So I made that like a promise to myself as a young kid, even, that if I ever got married, that I would never do that to my partner. And till this day, I've never done that to my husband. I would never go that low. You never talk shit about your partner's family. Don't do it, because it never works out.
A traditional wife. So you know what? Get what you want. Have fun. Have a nice life. Me? I'm going to go bees. But I still care about him, obviously, and I'm going to make sure that, Julia's taken care of. And I understand it's their culture, so I'm not angry. But I'm just like, this is not for me, because that's not who I am. I can't change who I am fundamentally, and, I've been really trying hard. And I'm just tired of it. I want to be myself, and I don't want to feel guilty for it. You know what I mean?
So she wants to be selfish and pick herself, and she doesn't want to feel guilty for being selfish. Okay, got it. And then one more thing. Apparently, during the argument, she called him a son of a bitch, and he took it literally. He took it like she was calling his mother a bitch. So he threatened her physically, apparently, and in turn, she said that she was going to destroy his house and do something to his house or whatever. So all of this is like, all these threats and everything is going on while I don't even know where he's at, 5-7 hours away, wherever he's at with his family. And she's going to be there when he gets, I mean, I can't even imagine. The whole family is going to come and beat her ass, basically. That's what's going to go. I mean, don't be surprised. If this is all real, do not be surprised.
I have expectations of him coming home to feed me. That's why.
Look at that.
I'm like a cat after someone's been on holiday for a few days. I'm tired of eggs. I don't even like eggs.
After talking shit about his family, she expects him to come home and feed her. Amazing.
You're out there eating fried eggs. Hello.
That's
you only
crazy.
have your cell. Hey, Nicole. I'm going to get two cats. But not until I'm fully settled and I know that I'm staying put.
Me.
Like, I'm not going to be...
Excuse me. She's already talking about getting cats when she hasn't even abandoned this fourth cat yet. So we have abandoned BBJ, Sam. I cannot remember the fat cat's name, the tabby. If I could have taken that cat, I would. And then now we have Julia, which she hasn't abandoned yet. She's on the cusp of abandoning. And she's already talking about getting 2 other cats. Chantal, you do not need any more animals at all. Please don't get any more animals. Please.
Travel, it would be maybe on a vacation goodness. Maybe, who knows, with Pete's or something someday. I'd like to go to Scotland or something, but I'm not going to be making a life out of travel. I want to set up a nice comfy home, bees pad, you know, and then I want to make
had
sure
all
I'm
that,
stable.
though.
So it wouldn't probably be for, you know, months to a year maybe. But I cannot live, you know, a Sphinx cat, they're a lot of work.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, the vet is going to be super expensive. That's why I got to be really settled and make sure I'm, you know, yes, financially well. I'm not going to get a cat for a long time.
Lies.
I think so, Golden Masquerade. Sure, Pete's will make appearances. Who knows if we'll be living together? I don't know yet. No delivery time spoken. Add olives to everything. You got 3 eggs left. Hey, Island Dragonfly. I don't think there's a problem with asking for help. And if people don't want to help, they don't have to. Like, I would never expect people with no money to help, you know? But I don't understand people getting mad at, like, hey, Luca, I was watching,
Okay, first of all, the entitlement with this one. You're 41 years old. You've never really had a job. Like, at least for long term. You've had, like, jobs for weeks and then quit or got fired, okay? So this isn't a situation where you've had a job for years, you got laid off, you can't find another job, and you're asking people for help. This isn't that type of situation. You don't do anything. You literally have been lazy on YouTube and refuse to even do content, but yet you expect people to throw money at you. And you don't know why people have a problem with that. You need to get up and go get a job.
Withers, he's like a political... I'm not saying I agree with his political stance, but I watch people on both sides. I've been watching political debates. Every few minutes he would pause and be like, if you want to support me, here's my Cash App and my Venmo. And it's like, he's probably filthy rich. He has 20K people watching him all the time.
That's because that's his job. He's like a Charlie Kirk where he does debating for his job. So he's actually putting out content. So yeah, that's why he does that, Chantal. You don't put out content.
You know, people flood his... Oh, really? He's on TikTok, Dean Withers. You would hate him, YouTube lover. He's a far leftist. He's greedy. If people don't want to give it, they don't have to. You know? Pete would love Dean. Do you know who Dean is? He would love him, yeah. The problem is, I'm not bipartisan because I kind of agree, like, there's some policies on both sides I agree with.
That's a bipartisan. Hello. What? First of all, why are you even watching debating channels about American politics? You're not American. Pay attention to Canada. You know, why don't you learn about your own Canadian politics first before you jump into America's pool over here?
You know? This is abusive. What's abusive? No, don't rely on help. You're right.
She knows who the Prime Minister is of Canada. Does she even know that they have a new one over there? She probably doesn't even know.
Yeah. Before I get any cats, of course, I will have to be able to afford them myself. Right, time spoken. And, you know, if you're putting out content, you're putting yourself out there for people, you know. As we age, slowly become more conservative. That means you were bipartisan. Oh. Oh, is that what it means? Who doesn't help me with what? Oh, I gotta get up and do things. No, I'm not bi, no. I'm asexual. I'm celibate after I, you know, get divorced. When is Salah coming home? Inshallah, tomorrow at some point, but probably late because it's a long drive away. I hope he does. I'm gonna be so stressed out because he's like, oh, we almost fell into a valley on the way. I was like, oh, that's really nice. And then I freaked out. I'm like, why would you go? It's dangerous. Thank you, Saints number 1, for the rainbow. Appreciate it. I saw a bit of the memorial. I saw the wife, like, she went to hug him, and he just looked like... This guy doesn't have any emotion on his face, Trump. He just kind of, like, you know... Maybe he has to act like that because he's the president.
What do you want... What did you want Trump to do to Charlie Kirk's wife? That was appropriate. Like, the hug that he gave her, that was appropriate. What do you want him to do? Like, smack her on the ass, Chantal? Are you nuts?
But just, like, patted her on the back. I didn't watch it, no. I don't like watching sad, like, really sad things. Will you pleased to see him or still angry? I'm not angry. No, I'm not angry. Tell Salah to I did already. I'm like, can you bring me food when on your way home? He's like, sure.
Of course.
I would have set off the equilibrium. Uber anything here. He was like a son to him. I didn't travel with them, Zoe. They hadn't left for the trip yet. We were just at his family's house. Hey, Black Chaos. You're leaving in 20 minutes? I just, I wasn't mentally well, so after at like 3:30 a.m., I had him drive me home, which was only about 15 minutes away, Zoe. Hey, Luke.
Excuses.
No, I'm leaving Julia here.
I have a feeling that, see, in Kuwait, it was easy for her to isolate him and control him, and she was in her comfort zone. But now that they're in Syria and they're surrounded by his family, she doesn't have that kind of control. So for her to go on a vacation like that with the family, and there was apparently like 16, 17 members, on this vacation, there would be no way for her to have control. And if the family is already talking shit about her because of her behavior and not being able to have children and all that sort of thing, because they probably, obviously they want better for Salah, if they care about him and all of that, they wouldn't want their family member to be with somebody like her, because what is she going to, bring to the relationship? Absolutely nothing. She has no skills. She can't have kids. She has no assets, nothing. So I have a strange feeling that maybe she got the vibe. Like they were maybe looking at her up and down and just giving her dirty looks. And then she got the hint and she didn't want to go. And that's why she ended up home.
Unfortunately for me, but I think it's the best thing for her. She'll be okay with Salah. If for some reason someday he can't take her, I'll have to find a way to bring her. I don't know, but right now I just can't do it. And it's really risky for her, so it's not, the journey is so crazy from here to Canada. It's very long, and it's the long layovers. I'm a robot. I am so annoyed with the internet. Is Salah angry? You plan on living with Peeps? I don't know, Hydrangea. I need to find a doctor. I warned him that I'm probably going to do that.
And now, and then even this conversation, I warned him. Just the fact that she's even having that conversation with him, and then she's talking about it publicly for all his family and everybody to hear, in Syria, she's basically publicly shaming him. She's literally like handing his balls to him in public is what she's doing to Salah right now. And that's offensive. Like all these things that she thinks are normal behaviors as far as like her mouth is concerned are not normal things in Syria, in that part of the world. A woman cannot be talking about her husband in this manner at all. It literally will give her the death penalty there. So I don't know why she's doing this. I don't know why she feels the need to do any of this. I don't know if she's stupid. I don't know if she's uneducated. It's both probably. I mean, I don't even know. I don't believe it.
And,
she can't be this stupid.
He's not the happiest, but what can I do? He seems to be okay. I mean, yeah, I don't want to risk anything, right? So, no, it doesn't really matter exactly.
And
for separating.
And then not only that, her talking all this smack like she's doing. Do you know how easy it is for him to make a phone call and have like somebody or somebody from the village just, make her disappear? It's very easy for that to happen. So for her to keep just continuing to run her mouth like she's been doing, I mean, it's just unbelievable to me.
No. Wow, Luke, crazy. She has Arabic accent. Flat nose in 30 hours, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I do worry about his feelings, obviously. I end every sentence with, I know. You burnt your eggs, teardrop. Uh-oh. I don't stay in contact with BB, like, never. Soon, Zoe. Hey, Ethan. Yeah. Not the long buffer. How am I supposed to do live streams like this?
The breathing.
Hey, Missy Med. Salah seems to think I'm going to be single forever. By our conversations, but she'll be happy with the big house, yeah. Hey, Ristana. Let me know early if I buffer because I can reset it. Because I'm like, well, am I good? Oh, okay. Is it there? This is really bad. Thanks, Candace. I'm hot. I don't know about that. Yeah. I don't remember what I said. Oh my goodness. I'm not even thinking of dudes at all. I don't care about them. I don't want to I don't want to like worry about, you know. Ugh. You're a good beezer. Hey Trixie. I have no idea. No, I know Pete's is destitute, so it would be to help him out. I mean, if I'm going to get a 2-bedroom anyways.
I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know if you should be saying Pete's is destitute. I mean, at least he has a roof over his head. Can't say the same for you, Chantal.
Because honestly, a 1-bedroom is not much less than a 2-bedroom. You may as well get an extra bedroom. It's a bigger place. I don't want to be like depressed in my own place. I need somewhere that's good for my mental health, you know? Hey, Mike. Yeah, we will, Bill. Yeah, I can put him to work at home. No. He might be able to make a bit more money on YouTube with a kitchen. He's not too upset. He's not, like, super happy, but he can't say anything. He realizes this. He can't say anything if we're not going to be together. No, I'm not leaving today. No. No, not necessarily, Zoe. Big windows? Because he can do cooking videos, Nubby. Cooking streams. Does Pete still have his alter ego? I have no idea, Monica. I don't know what's up with that. If he's still transitioning. Does Pete still have a jacuzzi?
He's not transitioning. Come on.
Have a good day, Cindy. Have a good day, Cindy Sparkles. Cindy Sparkles. Kia? The Kia? What?
What's up with the breathing, though?
What?
My lord.
What? Who looks like... Yeah, it was Caribou.
I'm not even reading the chat.
No, we're gonna have, like, chores lists. My old car.
The breathing, oh my goodness. It's horrifying.
Oh, the washed up stripper. That's who you're talking about?
Who's the washed up stripper?
I've been so excited for Villa 2.0. I know! Villa 2.0! Hey, Katie! I did reset it! I don't know what else to do, man. I don't know what else to do. Who's moving? Me. But, like, in October. Housekeeping once a week. I need a routine. I need to clean myself. It's healthy. Hey, Nina. Oh, no. It's good on your side? Okay, thanks, Teardrop, for letting me know. How am I feeling of all this change? I'm feeling okay for now, but we'll see.
Oh, how that changed.
I don't know, Mushroom. It's hard to tell. It is, having to buy everything from scratch. I'm tired of, like, you know. I'm right beside the modem. That's a good idea, Vilma. The OG Villa. I need to get a jar of lentils, stat. Yeah, I'm glad I'm going back to, like, I can't live here forever, you know. I'm just not a housewife. No way, cesspool. I'm taking care of my place. It's gonna be my pride and joy. Yeah, hey, aha, budget. Oh, aha, I miss aha water.
Oh, Kaya. That's what they're talking about. I didn't understand who they were referring to as far as a stripper. Kaya, okay. Okay, but don't stripper shame. You know, at least they work. It's okay. They work more than you, Chantal.
Yeah, Trixie.
Nothing wrong with
Thanks,
being
Candace.
a stripper if that's what you want to do.
A mood board? I'm going to keep it maintained. Listen, my job is YouTube. I don't have a strict routine. I have to make one. And we're both going to keep, like, if Pete lives with me or not, if I'm, whether I'm alone or not, I'm going to be keeping it clean.
Okay.
I like doing that. I've been getting up.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, teardrop. That must have been awful. Sorry you went through that, love. Yeah. Yeah, when you start over, especially when you, like, lose everything in a tragic way like that. Nina, you're so funny with the big buffer. Big buffer. Buffer? Honestly, I know, and I don't mean this offense to anyone with kids, because I really admire, we need good mothers to take care of us, to take care of children. That's a must in life. But for me personally, it would probably be one of the biggest hell on earth to have children. So that I'm okay.
Wow.
But being in a relationship with someone who does, maybe eventually, or had that pressure, I'm going to feel so free from being away from that insecurity.
That's horrible.
Like, I can just be myself, man.
I don't even know if that feeling that she has towards children is because of not being able to have them. I think that's something that her mother put into her. I think her mother raised her horribly, so she just doesn't want to have children. Because I just find that so completely weird. That how she thinks that would be like hell on earth. Now, I respect people that make the choice not to have children because they want to have career and go to school and they want to, do their life a little bit different. But to come on here and say having children would be hell on earth, yeah, that's weird to me.
Wow, good for you, Black's Chaos. Nashi's arrest. You said you would use the threat of going back to Canada in your last life, Salah. Are you doing the same now because he's spending too much time with his family and not you? Just asking. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it. No, this time it's the threat is real, and it made me realize. Did you hear?
But I'm saying,
okay,
for her to, and that's another thing. Excuse me, because in that culture, she keeps on wanting to keep bringing up culture. Children are very important in that culture, in families, and having lots of children, very important. So for her to come online and keep saying that over and over and over again, and she really wants the family to like her, no, they're not going to like her. And yeah, they're going to talk shit about her. What does she think? Coming on here saying things like that. She's nuts.
Okay, I was saying thank you, Nashi's arrest, for the super chat. Every threat I realized made about going back to Canada was made out of deep-seated truth feelings, and that will be less pressure on him too, because for me to be able to stay here, it's a lot of pressure on him to keep me comfortable, blah blah blah, and if it's not, if I can't be happy, then I threaten to go back, and I have to go back,
So now she's trying to justify her abusive and manipulative behavior towards Salah. So I'm guessing every time they got into a fight or she didn't get her way, she would threaten him with going back to Canada, I'm leaving, and all of that. So now she's trying to justify that abusive behavior. Typical narcissistic behavior right here. Unbelievable.
Can't do it anymore. I used to make threats like that too in Kuwait. Same thing.
Wow. Can you imagine what he's dealt with? Look, I don't like Salah. I don't like him. But can you imagine the crap that he's had to put up with and he hasn't said anything? Oh my goodness. Like I said, the tea is going to be piping hot when she gets back to Canada. If she even makes it out of Syria alive, because that's still questionable if all of this is true.
Me too, I can't. And he did try his best, yes. And I just feel like I'm not good for him in a lot of ways.
Really?
Just like we're not good for each other, I would be really sad if he made threats like that with me.
I'm sorry. If my son, because I have a son that's, older, in his late 20s, came home with an individual like Chantal, I would tell her to get the hell out of my house. I would spot her a mile away. Somebody like this. You're lucky that didn't happen to you, Chantal. It probably would have been for the best if the family would have just immediately kicked you to the curb instead of letting Salah do all this crap.
It was a nice visit here, yes. Hey, Sour Patch.
I can't even imagine.
Same thing, I'm gonna go home, blah, 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 every time we would fight. I know, and I feel bad because that probably did wear on his mental health as well, so. I think it's going to be really good that, you know, thanks, Teardrop. Me too. I just want him to be happy. And
apparently, what, 31, 32, 33, something like that, in his early 30s. My son's probably about like 6, 7 years younger. I can't even imagine my son at 29, 30, bringing a woman home like this. I can't even imagine.
You know, so.
He would never, first of all.
That's the most important. It's too hard to overcome, Trixie, right? Yeah, it does, Amanda. No, Elvira, I don't want any children in my life. Other than a brief visit, that's it. No. I can't. I don't mind visiting kids and stuff like that, but after that, I like to go home to no kids. It's just not for me. We still have a few hours to clean the curtains. I'm going to leave that for his next wife someday. I know, budget. Hey, Kimby, I've been lonely. Whenever he first dropped me off, no, Sasa's an exception. I love Sasa. Honestly, no, I won't block you. Honestly, what was I going to say? Wait. I don't regret it. No. Yeah, we're going to go to Damascus. I'm still going to enjoy my time here. Yeah, strangers. I care about him. I still have love for him. Obviously, I still love for him, you know. Oh, yeah. Whenever he first left, I was like, oh, my gosh, I'm alone. And then about for 2 days, you know, not full 2 days, but I was like, I just, well, you know what? I'm lonely. I made myself busy. I just made myself busy, and I realized I can do this. I can be alone. It's not, hey, Strawberries, don't stay in a situation that's not good for you just because you're lonely. That's what I have to learn. He's not manipulating me.
It's the other way around.
Yeah, true. I'm still very much acting person. I'm still very attracted to him. Like, I can't believe how handsome he is. Like, I just can't believe it. He's so handsome. Did you see King Cobra's service? No. Oh, that's sad. I feel so bad for his dad. So hey, Tanya. I feel so bad for his dad. Box Mountain? No. I'm taking care of my place. I'm actually very ashamed of myself.
You know, I was watching that. Oops, I was watching that, the King Cobra celebration of life, and the pictures that his dad was showing in that. He was such a cute little boy, you know, with the little glasses and all of that and all the pictures. And I'm taking it, his dad, I don't know what his dad does for a living, but it looks like his dad's a photographer, judging by just the quality of the photos and stuff like that. But it's really sad because he was such a good guy and just a good soul. And I don't know why people were mean to him. Yeah, he's going to be missed by many, many people.
Being like a lazy brat. I don't want to be like that anymore. You know, I'm not going to go back to that, hopefully. Flat pack furniture. It's always the cheapest to do assemble it yourself. Ugh. Hey, Umi. Do you know what I called Julia one time? And I'm like, oh no, that's not a good thing. Never mind. Never mind. I know Strawberry's right. 5 lashings for him when he gets back.
Oh, wow.
I'm not going to buy so much off Amazon, yeah.
And even saying like that. Something
I'll
like
have
that.
him help out,
something like that where she thinks, oh, it's funny. 5 lashings for him when he gets back. That's not a joke. That's like disrespectful. You can't be talking about your husband like that while you're in Syria. That's not funny. Because apparently he's threatening you with that now.
It's not hard to get divorced. Salah takes care of it.
Please.
I don't even have to be here.
Stupid.
No wheelchairs?
She literally doesn't even know what papers she signed, how she's married, or anything like that. He signed papers. She's his property, basically. She has no rights. So the fact that she's being so nonchalant about this, and then flash forward to the fight that they had today, and him threatening her with physical violence, and not only that, another reason why she really can't do anything is apparently he has her bank card, and because he took it because I guess she wanted him to get her some money if there was, like, I guess ATMs or banks or whatever available. So who knows? He could take all her money and leave her stranded and actually destitute in Syria. I mean, why should he care? If she's going to disrespect him, that's one thing. But the fact that she pushed it and disrespected his family and called him a son of a bitch, which in turn is calling his mother a bitch, don't be surprised if she disappears.
Those chairs, I just won't eat the whole thing.
If this is
I'm going to try to paste it every night.
Which I don't think it is.
No, I don't have to apparently do it in Kuwait. Nope. Bidding wars. Oh no. I hope I get this place. Please, please. The new fake Prada bag. I got it at a little store here. It smells like leather. It can't be leather. There's no way.
What is this comment? This comment by Whitey Lover. Chantal, I know Arab, Middle East, and African men are your preference, but now that you're aware of the huge differences in Muslim culture, will you continue to date Arab men, etc.? Whitey Lover, why do you care? I mean, I find it, I don't know. I find it odd as well myself that she has like a preference for men, and she kind of like has a fetish for men with a particular skin color. I don't know. I just find it odd. Like, she likes to collect exotic men. That's the way I've always taken it. But that's an odd question coming from you, Whitey Lover. Why? Do you want to date her?
Maybe they spray it. It's a cute bag.
Are you trying to bring her back to the white side, Whitey Lover?
Maybe strawberries. Yes, YouTube lover. That's the thing. I'm very attracted to, yes, Arab men and stuff, but no, I'm not even thinking about that, honestly, YouTube lover. Alimony? I'm not sending anyone any money.
It's really weird. Just for me personally, I'm married to a black man now, yes, but I've never really had a preference like that. I like, all men are attractive to me. Even some women are attractive, but like, I don't have a preference. Like, I find all ethnicities attractive in some way or other. If you have like a personality that I'm attracted to, I think that's the main thing that attracts me to someone, rather than like their ethnicity or the way they look. I don't know. I find it weird. Maybe because I'm older now. Even when I was younger, though, now that I'm thinking about it, I really didn't have a preference either back then. I don't know. To each his own, I guess.
Salah?
Maybe because I come, what though, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe because I come from a multicultural family, Portuguese, German, Hispanic, Native American, like there's a bunch of different mixes in the family. So I think that probably helped me, just like everybody, I guess. I don't know.
When he left Kuwait, since he was a partner in his business, he was given a good chunk of money to depart with, and they still owe him money. So, but he still has some involvement with it. Like, we just got a whole shipment of perfumes. But he also inherited some farmland.
From who?
So he with like olive trees and stuff. So, and he's inherited some other things. So, without going too much into personal with it, but he'll be fine. You only need about $200, $300 a month to live here.
Okay, first of all, who passed away that he inherited something, or was it given to him? Because there's a difference if somebody gave it to him or inherited. Did somebody die, Chantal? And not only that, did the company that he allegedly invested into, did they buy him out? Is that what you're talking about? They owe him money? That's what it kind of sounds like. Is that investment you gave on your initial arrival to Kuwait, that $10,000? Is that what that's for? Probably is.
Don't need hardly any money. He has a car paid for, he bought. He has a house. He doesn't have any bills at all. So he'll be all right. I'm the one I need to worry about. Hey, Fernanda. I want to inherit olive trees. I know. Like, it's already, you can get a cut of that money. He doesn't have much money, guys. It's not like he's rich or anything.
Wow. Coming on here saying about that.
That's why he has to still invest.
But that's disrespectful. What she's saying. She's shaming him. Like, she doesn't, like, she's literally shaming him in a public manner. And now I'm sure many other people are watching this shit in Syria. Oh my goodness.
Money to get that land going and stuff, so he'll be tied up. He'll take care of himself, and I'll take care of myself.
Putting all his business out there.
I spend more than gas on that every month, I know. That's our business, Bed of Roses, but thanks. If it can be amicable, then that's best, yeah. You can go your own. Julia!
Uh-oh.
What did you do? You're gonna be a nuisance. You're gonna be a nuisance for God. Come. I can't visit him every month. No, he's gonna be, Dishwasher will be knocking on your who's dishwasher? Oh, swordfish? No, you guys, swordfish. Listen, I don't want to talk about. I honestly, I don't care what people think of me. I have bad trauma from that whole era, and like I'm okay, but I don't. Anytime I've gone to Canada, this whole 3 years, I've never received a message from it, and I've never messaged it. So it's like complete dunzo.
Okay, but now we have a new traumatic era, the Salah era. All the traumas are going to come out. It's going to spill the tea.
End of November, Coco. She's Why are you revolting? Usama. Her Middle Eastern name, Usama. Because I call her Oos.
Osama bin Laden?
No, I said you have to pick a wife that loves Julia. He's like, I'm not even going to remarry or have kids. And if it happens...
Excuse me, why are you having conversations with him like that? You're not even gone. And you're telling him you have to pick a wife that loves the cat?
Like 4 years from now. I'm like, who's going to clean your house? He's like, I'll clean it once a month. I was like, once a month? He lived by himself in Kuwait.
That tells you a lot.
I know, AHA budget. Whenever he'll order food every day. Or he'll spend a lot of time at his family's and they cook a lot and he'll just bring food. I don't know. He'll manage. When he was living in The Bachelor, If he remarries right away, it's not my business. And I honestly don't really care.
But yet you're
Most men never clean anyways. Who's Catholic? Hey, Lynx. Yeah, Candace, I want to just have a good time. I won't have a car for a while, but I'll just have to order, Walmart groceries or something. The ladies of the family will clean for him. We don't want to crash out. I won't crash out.
She did, yo.
I know, be kind.
That's funny. She did. And then deleted it.
I would rather him be happy and have a new family than be here all by himself alone and miserable just to consider my feelings. No
Please.
way. He has families pressuring him. Maybe they already have a woman lined up.
They probably do.
Erica Kirk is Syrian and Lebanese.
In waiting.
Is she? No. She looks really...
No, she's
not. I don't feel threatened, Scarlett, at all. The government electric sign. Food prices. Well, I'm going to have to buy everything no-name brand.
Excuse me. I believe Charlie Kirk's wife is of German descent.
Monica, I don't know, but something with a mustache. Do you know how long I've been waiting to wear a mullet? I'm going to go through emotions, yeah, for sure.
It's going to be great.
Yay, government. Lily.
You know what? I'm wondering when her plane ticket is, or her flight. She said it's at the end of October. Did she? And I was reading somewhere that she canceled the flight and then she rescheduled it. Did she get a earlier flight? Oh my God. She's going to be there for a month. Is she going to last for a month? Like, I'll be surprised if she's able to, survive this month. We'll see. 7 children. Mullet, yeah. We don't have Aldi. Pink fairy, 1, 2, 3. Let's all go to What's
Aldi.
up, the pink fairy?
Hey, Monica.
What's the pink
Can someone
fairy
ask Adam Barta to make me a new intro?
If you want me to make you a new intro, I can make you one. Just hit me up, Foodie.
Promise I won't crash out. You can get your hair cut and styled nice. No, a mullet wig. Hey, Sarah. No, I don't know, Nubby. Smash Daddy, Little Italy. Oh, I want to go to, the Pink Fairy song gets stuck in my head. Aldi has good stuff?
They do. I love Aldi.
Really, Teardrop. I wouldn't doubt it.
I go there all the time.
Someone screen record the promise. I don't want to deal with, no. I want to be alone and just focus on beezing and my new place and set up my life and my health. Get a doctor. I don't know, Bed of Roses. I just spilt my freaking coffee in the dark.
We've been through this rodeo before. She says all of these things. You know, repeat. Says it again. Repeat.
Sorry, Chaos. I hope you didn't burn yourself. Preach, girl. Baby! Are you gonna go chase olives? Hold on, I gotta go. It might cut out, guys, while I'm in the kitchen preparing my sheesh and coffee and bringing my breakfast tray.
Breakfast tray. My goodness.
Pink fairy. 1, 2, 3. Let's all go to Aldi's.
You know, I think if I was struggling that much
You're on
to
my
get
breakfast
up
tray.
from the couch, I think I would go on a diet.
Match this.
Or I would think about my life and what am I doing wrong
Hold on, guys. I
to
gotta
make
concentrate.
my life this way where I can't get up.
Anyway, don't worry about me with food. I ate a big June bug. I'm just joking. Juice! I'm using the washroom. Be right back.
Fast forward.
Cooking later. I'm gonna make rice. But he is. If he wants to go back, he just has to reapply for a residency either through a business or through a job, and he doesn't want to.
That's bullshit.
He has a big resume from working there. He had manager positions. Like, you guys don't know everything about him.
Please.
You know? And it's not really anyone's business, to be quite honest, so I don't know why people feel entitled to that information. So whatever. People will be curious online, I guess. But I don't mind saying those things because I'm proud of him. As a person, I'm proud of him. They don't want to believe that because they don't know what it's like to live here. You only know what you see on the news. You know what I mean? And that's the truth. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my time while I'm here.
What do we see on the news, Chantal? What do we see? It looks like hell on earth. That's what we see. Yeah, there's probably some nice areas in Damascus, but there's people literally dying every day over there. You can read the news about it every day. There's a Twitter, I forgot what it's called, Telegram too. You can read the reports that come out of there. There's bombings and shootings and mines and all these things going on every day, Chantal. We know what it's like to live there. It's not fun to live there. That's why people have been questioning why you chose to go there. You had your freedom. You were in Canada. You left. You were in Canada. You should have stayed. Why you went to Syria? Nobody will actually know. I mean, like I said, I'm under the, my opinion about it basically is that you had some type of business arrangement with Salah, and the business arrangement has come to an end, and this is the way you guys are going to play it out because you know you'll get the most bang for your buck, you know, doing this dramatic exit like you're doing now, and I think that's what it's all about. Like I said, I'm like what's the percentage? I would say that this is 90% real. I mean, 90% fake and 10% real. This entire story that's going on right now, I'm not buying it because there's certain things that are going on that just kind of like make my spidey senses kind of like, that doesn't sound right to me. I think it's all bullshit.
I like Syria more than Kuwait for a lot of reasons. Like, I'm seeing more people, I'm having more fun in a lot of ways. But I did also enjoy my time in Kuwait, But what I mostly liked about Kuwait was the constant AC and the food, the junk food, you know? Because it was just too hot in the summer. Like, way too hot. Yeah, Carla. And people are coming back to Syria. It's still got a lot of rebuilding to do, but it's more promising, you know?
Nobody's going back right now.
It's a beautiful country. People are just like, not dismiss that because there was a war. It's not their fault, you know? So you don't need riches to be happy. You just need, like, they believe that you just need family and love. That's their riches here, you know? Yeah, I do like being here.
I would say that was probably like a universal sentiment. I think a lot of people feel that way, Chantal. You're the one that needs shit. You know, a lot of people don't.
Than Kuwait, because I've been welcomed regardless of who I am. I have a lot of family who love me here.
Apparently not.
You know? We've done a lot more. And the Syrian people are just so nice. Like, I haven't met a lot of Kuwaitis, but the Kuwaitis I have met are very nice people. I'm not dissing Kuwait, but if I had to choose being in this home, because I barely left the apartment in Kuwait. Like, what kind of life is that, you know?
You don't leave the house.
I miss Hardee's. Yeah, right, Teardrop, they have. Okay, let's make coffee. Where's my coffee pot?
Any place she's lived, she doesn't leave. I mean, Canada was probably like the most action we've ever seen.
Ugh. They've treated me wonderfully. Coffee. Let's all go to Aldi. I know it's hard for people to understand. I can't fault you for that. It would be hard for anyone to understand how a spoiled white woman would want to willingly struggle. But I'm telling you, you adapt. You find ways. Salah worked really hard to make life more comfortable for him, too, because he's used to a certain lifestyle.
Please.
You know? I'm just making cash.
Don't try to throw him under the bus with your privilege. Cut it out, Chantal.
I would fight for my family if it's not the best thing to do. I am fighting for my family by doing the right thing for them. For doing the right thing for them. It's in Julia's best health and interest, happiness-wise, to stay here with her dog.
Her dog.
And it's in his best interest.
I know I'm not the only one that's like a cringe every time she says that. Her dot. Just stop saying that, please. It's horrifying.
To live a life he wants here, a normal life after being on YouTube. He doesn't like that. He doesn't want to be in the public eye. He wants a normal life and eventually a family, and that's fine. I want something different. So,
you know, I think
vulgar.
I disagree with that. I think if he didn't get busted by Kai Bella and all that shit wasn't put out on Front Street, he would have no problem being in the public eye. Because remembering back to when he was first on your channel, Chantal, and him eye-boning himself all the time, I think he actually likes being in the public eye. But ever since Kai Bella, you know, put him on Front Street and everybody's seen his mangled peen, I think, you know, that's probably why he doesn't want to be a public figure anymore. We've seen it all. We don't like it.
Hey, Coffee Bay. Yeah, YouTube. Like, you know, that's fighting for my family. Making them happy regardless of what, you know?
They're talking shit about
yeah.
it?
And it was like, you know, selfish of me to be like, well, you're staying an extra day. I don't have food. I mean, I don't have like a gourmet meal, but I have enough.
Can you imagine what she said to him?
Whatever, you know?
I can't even imagine what she said to him. Like, she was probably chewing him out on the phone. What, are you going to leave me here for extra day? You didn't even ask me permission, you know, that you were going to stay extra days and you leave me here with no food. I'm going to starve to death. Me. Can you imagine that phone call?
When he's having a good time with his family. You know, I want him to be happy. Whoops.
Oh,
and I'm happy being alone right now. No, I won't turn my back on them. Even to this day, you know, I would say if BB was really struggling with something in my help, I'd probably do it, but Like, people that you once loved and cared about, like, if you really did, how can you just, like, turn your back and forget them fully? You know? I think people think that breaking up has to be a bad thing. And that's why people have bad breakups and bitter breakups. Because of that mindset. Instead of being mature about it, sometimes people cross our paths.
This is funny.
And just aren't meant to be in our life long term. That's it.
This is so funny. Oh my goodness. Because I didn't listen to this at all. This one. And knowing the fight that took place after, how she's talking in this, it's hilarious to me.
Nothing in this life is permanent. You know? Choose. People get divorced, yeah. I married him at a time where, you know, that's what I wanted. I thought I wanted at the time. It's okay to change our minds in life, you know, to change in life and to things to not work out. It's better to have loved than lost to never have loved at all. No, I don't know. That's okay. You don't have to know, you know. Someone else's reality you might not understand. That's just the truth. I'm just in the kitchen making my sheesh and my coffee.
Oh my goodness.
Women walk alone here all the time, but they're from here. I don't know where I'm going, and I don't speak Arabic very well. Yeah, lurking.
3 years. Hasn't learned anything.
Custody of our cat. Yeah, Julia has 2 parents, you know?
It's so bizarre that she's treating that cat like that. She's treating the cat like a child custody issue. It's so bizarre to me. Now, look, I understand that there are couples that end up breaking up or getting divorced, and they might have a pet in common, and then they share custody of that pet. But I'm talking about like a long-term loving relationship where something like that would happen. This isn't that situation, and the fact that she's treating it like that is just, I find it weird.
And she's better off here with him than traveling all that way, in my opinion. Okay, let me just make...
She leaves that cat. She leaves that cat. He's not going to take care of that cat. He's going to open the door and kick the cat out. I guarantee it. He ain't going to care for that cat.
I wonder if I can buy one of these little coffee pots. I love the coffee here. Juice! What are you doing, Juice? Coffee is finished. Shisha is finished. Back to the living room we go.
She's at home doing what she wants, basically nothing, drinking coffee and smoking, when she should actually be with Salah if they were like in a relationship, you know, participating in the family festivities. But no, she's doing exactly what she wants, which is nothing.
Let's go, Yella. What time is it? 3?
Not to mention the family can't
So the
stand her.
electric on the fridge can stay on until 6. I woke up to use the washroom at 7:50, so I plugged in the fridge so I have ice cold water all day. Woo woo! Hold on, guys. I forgot something.
You know, for them living in a village, there's a lot of traffic. Sounds like she's next to a main road. Like a highway or something.
Alright. The coffee. Manic? Are you health shaming? Mental health shaming? I'm just kidding.
You are manic.
Bismillah. Ooh, okay, whenever you make the coffee, when you boil it, they're on the top, develops like it's called a crema. It's so good.
She's out of breath from walking to the kitchen and walking back.
Ladybug. Hey, Katie. Sleepy Bee. Breakfast with Chantel show. KJ. Well, I'm down to my last 3 eggs. Nope, no creamer, just a bit of sugar, which people find here to be blasphemous, but I can't handle it without sugar. Just water, the coffee grinds, and sugar. Ew. This coffee, will I unblock everyone? Yeah. Yeah, YouTube lover, it is used a lot to describe mood instead of mental illness yet. But that's okay. I don't take things literally like a lot of people do sometimes. Hey, Michaela.
Salah does.
Coffee causes anxiety. Yeah, it can, for sure. It's a stimulant. Strawberries. I'm going to give him a good talking to. Yeah, maybe I will unblock everyone. Surviving Foodie Beauty series. He would be rich from that. So I have 3 eggs left. And I have 1 day left for Salah to come back with food. And I applied for a place. I'm hoping I get it. I told them that my credit history is not good, but they're like, that's okay. We take other things into consideration. I have rice.
Okay.
Mena. Yeah, Ladybug. Better have snacks. No, it's not the call to prayer. It's somebody selling.
Do they have like, I'm wondering, do they have like a Section 8 type of thing in Canada where she can get some type of public housing? I wonder if she's going to apply for that.
No, I applied on my own. I'm on a rice diet. Then you're really screwed. My body could survive like a year without eating probably on its fat. But the problem is, I take medication, so... Yeah, meowsers. No, I'm not applying under Pete's name. My last place was under my name, that 1 bedroom that got doxxed last time I was in Canada. I got that on my own. Really, CM?
Didn't her mom
There's a
get
lot
her
of
that
companies
place?
here. There's some landlords that...
I swear I heard that her mom got her that place. Like she knew somebody or they knew the owners or some crap like that. She didn't get that on her own. Your mommy got you that.
Absolutely need good credit. So I get that. But I always just ask very nicely. I say, this is my situation. You know, this is how much I earn.
She's gonna, like, how... I don't even... How's she gonna do this? How would she even file for an apartment? Because, okay, not only does she have multiple bankruptcies, okay, let's just say she works for YouTube. She doesn't make enough money, like, coming in every month to cover, like, first and last and, like, all that stuff that you need to rent an apartment, month to month. So that's cool and dandy that, you know, the dumb Beezers gave her money, you know, enough to pay for like the first month. But what is she going to do after the fact? And what apartment's going to rent to her when she doesn't, who knows if she's paying the bankruptcies back, and she doesn't even pay her taxes. All that stuff's going to show up and like proof of employment. What is she going to show? She's going to go in there and say that she works for YouTube, I guess. I mean, yeah, she could do that if she had like the income, but she doesn't. She's gonna use Pete's again. That's what she's gonna do.
Soy sauce. I want, yeah, a haunted house will be a bargain.
She ain't applying for shit pizzas, probably. What's it called?
That's the call to prayer. I don't know, Desert Highway. I'm not sure yet. I can't imagine not wearing the hijab, but... Okay, we won't talk over the... Sorry, hold on.
Oh, look at... Like, thank you, Chantal.
I say little prayers.
You know, thank you, because maybe that's another thing that him and his Salah and his family were offended by, because in the last few live streams, she would just talk over it like it wasn't even happening. happening, which I found very disrespectful to do while she's sitting in Syria. So I thank her for at least taking a pause and letting the call for prayer play without interrupting it.
Throughout the day, and I do the prayers, but I sometimes miss some. Like, I don't do them all, and I believe in God 100%. You know, I don't know if I really think the hijab is in my opinion, I feel like the hijab is cultural in a lot of ways, and the culture in the Middle East is tied into religion a lot. That's how I feel, you know? Yeah, Heidi. So, I have a lot of internal thinking to do, and honestly, religion is very personal.
You're the one that brought it to the channel.
There's a lot of Muslims who don't wear hijab, but
that's the thing that I don't understand. She's the one that brought it to the channel. Nobody else is like coming on here, especially in this group of people. Let's just take the reaction channels, you know, coming on here and you know, just shoving religion into people's faces. That's not what any of us try to do. But she's the one that brought the religion up, and then she's the one that tries to quote the Quran and all of these sorts of things, and even the Bible and stuff like that, and gets a lot of this incorrect. And a lot of us, you know, out here, you know, that are older, that have been through different religions, you know, on our journeys to wherever, will clap back at her because of her uneducated self making comments and stuff like that. She's the one that brought it here. So don't get mad when people talk back about it.
I'm very conflicted with a lot of things.
You don't say.
Yeah, I probably won't worry too. I'll be careful, but I'm not going to like, I don't know if I'll restrict myself to just one room. I'll just put a sign on my door. I didn't order anything. Yeah, teardrop. Do you believe in God? I'm just conflicted between different beliefs. Your haters are old now. You don't need to show up at my door. I'm not afraid of that. It's just a nuisance. People being annoying, you know. The big house in Montreal? No, that was in Ottawa. It didn't fall through, and I think that was God's intervention. Yeah, that's between me and Allah, and I think my time in the Middle East has brought me closer to God in a lot of ways, and it's showed me another part of the world, another part of how people live. It's introduced me to wonderful people that I'll never forget, including Salah. And I'm very... If you just live your life...
I don't even know what that was, but okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure, SB.
You know what? I'm gonna end this one that I'm doing now because I just looked and she's back on live again. I'm gonna go and jump on and watch that one right now, and that one's probably gonna come up after this one, like as far as reactions. So I will leave you guys here and probably expect 2 uploads tonight. So I will see you on the other side. Goodbye.